Going long. We hang out. Dusty Bogan here. Thirsty Thursday. Cracked a nice cold beer. Can you believe it? Went down the Vietnamese bakery. Got some dinner. Had to fend for myself. No. And got a steak, cheese, and bacon pie. There was no cheese in it. It was just full of. I swear there was no steak in it either. It was all just cheese. It was all just buddy. It was just like a bacon pie. It was like they were ripped off. You know what I mean? You know when you just feel ripped off? I found my Dusty Bogan hat. Went to work today and they said, "Nice haircut, mate." Right? And he goes, and they said, "How much did that cost you?" And I said, "Mate, this haircut, this is a $8 million haircut." They made me look, I said, I went in there with a photo of Israel Folau. I said, "Make me look like Israel Folau, my hero." Lisa, straight in the comments section. G'day, Dusty from California. Sorry I missed you. Yeah, sorry I missed you, cheese. I know I was fucking ripped off, mate. I got ripped off. I went to Hungry Jack's the other week. Can you hear the fan? I got my fan on. I put a fan in here. I was like, it's getting too hot, man. It's like 35 degrees. I have to drink twice as many beer bongs just to fucking stay hydrated. That's the way it is now. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I tried out, you would have seen, I tried out the Rebel Whopper, which is like a vegan Whopper. And I was like, yeah, add cheese. Please add cheese. Drove home, had a bacon deluxe, smashed that on the way home. This is a while ago. Got home and I was like, yes, so keen to try this fucking vegan Whopper. They reckon it tastes just the same. No cheese on it. They fucking forgot my cheese. I hate when you feel ripped off like that. Now what a fucking name. I hope everyone's had a good Friday. I've got Colonel Sanders. He's my new addition to the beer bong. Colonel Sanders is a top bloke. Let's face it. We should have a look and see. I'm pretty sure he's got like a mad story. Colonel Sanders. Everyone was saying that the latest KFC ad was like, it's like there's like a kiss cam or some crap on the you know, they're like at the cricket and it's like kiss cam and it zooms in on a couple and then the dude goes to kiss the Sheila and she kisses some black dude next to him and everyone's like, oh my goodness, so offended. KFC, I'm never gonna eat KFC. And I'm like, yeah, I get ya. I've seen the ad too, but mate, the Colonel, come on. 11 secret herbs and spices. Cheap Tuesday, 9 pieces of chicken for $10.95. You can't be mad at the bloke. Can't be mad at the Colonel. I can't stay mad at him. He's dead. These are other people who are trying to ruin Colonel Sanders' good name. God bless his soul. Tell me if you can hear my fan going in the background. I want to hear the story of Colonel Sanders, mate. Apparently he's got like the tragic real story of Colonel Sanders. The dude's a fuck. The tragic real story, they reckon. Is it really tragic? Colonel Sanders is probably the most recognizable icon in fast food history. His face, which is synonymous with fried chicken across America and the wider world, has been part of the KFC brand since KFC was a thing. Do you remember when the age is right, they actually got rid of, it used to say Kentucky Fried Chicken, and they got rid of Kentucky Fried Chicken and just said KFC. And they were like, fried sounds bad. That was the start of political correctness. That was the start of PC madness. We should have known. We should have known back then. But now Kentucky Fried Chicken's back. The name's back. It's just up on the billboard with that giant, beautiful bucket of chicken. This is the real Colonel Sanders. We need to remember the real story, the real bloke, not the sometimes maybe that ad, maybe that new ad, it's a little bit political. It's a bit like weird. It's like, is there an agenda? I don't know. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll be like, whatever. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because I like to, I guess it's like being a Christian and, one of the pastors says or does something stupid and you're like, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. But you don't stop going to the church. You just call them an idiot. Maybe KFC, that was an idiot moment for KFC, that ad. Don't take offense. I don't take offense to it. But, whatever. Some people are crying. How you going, Lisa? It's been ages, man. How's Royce and Mersh? Did you see I was on Daywave Radio? Royce rang me up and it was like 1:30 in the morning. Must have been last week or something, last Wednesday. Maybe it was his Tuesday. And I woke up 1:30 in the morning and like, what the fuck? I could hear my Skype going. I answered Skype. I'm like, what the fuck? Without just like pitch black, no shirt on. It can hear Royce on the other end. Like, hey, Dusty. He's like, hey, going, mate. And I did like a midnight beer bong with him, which was pretty sweet. I slept like a baby. Here's fucking Colonel Sanders. Now, I just want to try jump straight in. What the fuck? Although his face is particularly everywhere, however, most people don't know too much about the man himself. Much of what we have heard that he attempted suicide after a series of business failures, that he once tried to kidnap his own daughter, and that he eventually retired a billionaire. A little more than myth perpetuated across the internet for the purpose of inspiring entrepreneurs and bored baby boomers on Facebook. The genuine story, however, is infinitely more interesting, more satisfying, and more utterly tragic. Forget the fiction. This is the real life story of Colonel Sanders. Fucking hell, mate. He looks like he ate a fair bit of chicken in his life. He's kind of like Santa. Maybe that's what Santa did. He just was like, in the off season, he actually is Colonel Sanders, and he makes delicious chicken for us. Old D in the comment section. Royce and Mersh are killing it these days. They are getting better all the time. Oh, that's good, because I haven't really been watching them much. They're always on their shows. I think their shows are on when I'm on Smoko on lunch, but that's if I have my Smoko and lunch at the same time every day, and sometimes it gets mixed around. Do we want to keep banging on about Colonel Sanders? Colonel Sanders had a hard time holding down a job. Is that right? Maybe with that shitty goatee thing. Anyway, Colonel Sanders soon scored a job working for a farm in Greenland, Indiana, earning $10 to $15 a month. Blah, blah, blah. Over the next 28 years, Sanders would take on an incredible number of different jobs across America's South. These include a brief stint in the U.S. Army. What a legend. During which he was sent to Cuba, as well as working as a streetcar conductor, a railroad fireman, and an insurance salesman. Geez, he tried his hand at everything. Secretary and tire salesman, a ferry operator, a lawyer, and even a brief stint as a midwife. Damn, he's like a jack of all trades, man. Good on it. Sounds like a mad adventure. Some of his career highlights include getting into a fist fight with the owner, with his own client during a court case, and leaving the the ferry business after the construction of a nearby bridge put him out of work. As he left his youth, entered As he left his youth and entered middle age, it became increasingly likely that Sanders would never achieve the success which his hard working demanded. Is that right? I'm sure, mate, there ain't nothing wrong with just being a normal middle class person. You know what I mean? Damn, it's the exact same bucket. I'm looking at a photo of Colonel Sanders, and it's the exact same box. It's exactly the same. It's freaking awesome. Colonel Sanders' own family life was often tumultuous, I don't know how to pronounce it properly, and occasionally fraught with tragedy. In 1908, he married Josephine King, a woman whom he had 3 children. I hope, surely his descendants are still bloody around, getting around. Probably obese from eating all this mad chicken every day. It's Cheap Tuesday every day for Colonel Sanders' bloody kids. Oh, mate. I can't read it. I'm over it. I'm over it already. Bloody fucking reckon. Give up on it or what? I watched, here's D in the comment section, I watched one their shows for a year ago, and they have improved. Oh, that's good. I can only handle KFC once a year, and then I usually regret it. I love their biscuits. What the hell are the biscuits, Lisa? You gotta tell me. They put crack in the gravy. Yeah, pure fat, mate. So delicious. I love it. Yeah, I heard Colonel Sanders was like broke, retired, and was just like, I'm fucking had enough of this. I just want to know how he got into the chicken business, mate. Here we go. Eventually, Colonel Sanders ran a gas station in Kentucky. To make ends meet, he began to cook and sell meat for weary travelers who stopped at the station. His food, which usually consists of pan-fried chicken, hamstring beans, don't know what that is, and hot biscuits. Tell me, what is a biscuit? In Australia, biscuit's just like a cookie. You know what I mean? Like chocolate chip cookies. That's what I don't know. That's what we call a biscuit. His hot biscuits garnered him something of a reputation in the region for his skill as a chef. It wasn't glamorous work, but it landed Sanders the one thing he'd never found in his life: success. It was a modest yet satisfying life for the Colonel. A few years later, he took out the gas pumps and set up his first restaurant. What a mad dude. I'm getting pop-ups. By this time, Sanders had begun to perfect the recipe of chicken, which is still closely guarded by KFC today. His winning streak grew even hotter in 1939 when he developed the method of cooking chicken via a pressure cooker. So he invented that, which cut down the grease and perceived flavor, moisture, and texture without sacrificing cooking time. For over a decade, Sanders' restaurant prospered, and another bout of tragedy waited on the horizon. Yeah, but life's full of dramas, mate. That's just fucking, welcome to reality, mate. Even Disney fucking cartoons are full of tragedy. You know what I mean? What happened to, what's wrong with the PC fucking weirdos of planet Earth who want, a perfect society? There's always a bit of tragedy mixed in. Where am I in the comment section? Tell me, what are the biscuits? What you up to, goofball? Roots, how you going, brother? Look up a picture of a buttermilk biscuit. rolls, the little bread they serve that you dip in the gravy. Ah, I get ya. I get you, Lisa. Buttermilk biscuit. I'm looking up this buttermilk biscuit. Buttermilk biscuit. Here we go. There's even songs and everything. Oh, yeah. All right. And then you dip. They're kind of like, yeah. Look fucking good to me, mate. Look damn good. I don't even know if they have bread rolls anymore in Australian KFCs. You put gravy on them. What do we call them in Oz? Yeah, bread rolls. The picture, the buttermilk biscuit more looks like some kind of scone. I think that's what we call them over here. Or they could just be like badass. Yeah, they look fucking good anyway. Here's some. What is this? I gotta stop looking at this stuff. I'm getting starving. And plus my bloody steak and cheese pie that I had. Still got leftovers in my beard. Nah. I should do a beer bong, eh? Colonel Sanders, the fucking mad dog, they're trying to rip my heart out by making these weird KFC ads in Australia. They're trying to bring politics into everything. They're trying to and I'm not, you don't get upset about that. I don't want to be a part of the fucking whinging culture. But at the end of the day, come on. When are they just going to leave us alone? Roots, the fucking biscuits. If you call them scones, you're a fag. I know. I mean, that's what like old nanas call them because they're not. I don't know. I'd call them bread rolls, but biscuit sounds good. You can't call people fags, Roots, mate. This is a kids show, mate. Ballycopter. Is it true they still do hot and spicy in Queensland? Bloody oath they do, mate. Where the hell do you come from, Ballycopter? You're telling me they don't do fucking hot and spicy down in Victoria or wherever you're at? Roots, I fucking love you, bro. True love. That's what this show's all about. So you can't hear my fan. I'm telling you, this fan is fucking next level. See the flag gives a bit of like magic. We got a bit of magic here. The flag's going, you know. Time for a beer bong. This is a bit of time for Roots in our man love. Straight down the Kentucky Fried KFC Colonel Sanders beer bong. God bless you. Don't spill any on the flag. Dedicate it to Colonel Sanders not being a dickhead and being a good bloke and making the world a better place through his awesome chicken. And dedicate it to the Israel Folau, Mad Dog, my Israel Folau haircut, and my brother Roots. Wait, I'm grabbing a beer. Jeez, mate, my thumb's getting sore here, brother. My thumb's gonna. I wonder if it'll like squirt out a bit. Oh shit, brother, you better hurry up. New South Wales for life, but no hot and spicy. Are you joking me? I can't believe that. That's a tragedy. All right, beer bong. God bless you. This one's for Roots, the mad dog. That was fucking awesome. I'll tell you what, I love beer bong, eh? It's like so refreshing. It's like what you need after a hard day's work. Too lazy to It's the most efficient way to drink a beer. Dusty, need to fix that copper kids box, YouTube box. You're going to get in trouble. Oh, yeah. I think I didn't tick it this time. I was like, I'll see what happens. But I'm going to try to, like, not swear anyway, because I don't know. God help me. Nothing's going to help me. If they want to hate me, they're going to hate me and be like, you're done. You're done, Dusty. No beer bong, but I just chugged, a Budweiser to man love. See? The gays love this show. Nah. Bloody oath, mate. Are we going to continue reading Colonel Sanders? And we can just be like, bang. This is all about Colonel, the man. I didn't even know he invented, like, the pressure cooker. So I've learned something. He's like an inventor. He's changed the world for better, made it a better place. Any of you guys got the Disney Plus app? I was watching. I got it the other day. I'm doing a 7-day free trial, and there's like a Walt Disney documentary, and I watched the first episode. Walt Disney, he is an absolute, God bless him. That man he was awesome. There's probably like 10 episodes to, like, the Disneyland story, whatever. I only watched the first one. But damn, that guy's just like a pure innovator. He's made the world a better place. I love Disney. And the cool thing about the Disney app, right? This is the sick thing. I found, you go to Disney Plus, you click on Marvel, and you go down, all the old school X-Men cartoons are there. And the old Iron Man cartoon, the old Silver Surfer, the old Spider-Man. It's all there. Me and my brothers used to love that, mate. That was every day growing up. We were just like loving life, fighting each other, pretending we were like these superheroes. How good is it? Check it out. Check out Disney Plus and the Walt Disney documentary. What an inspiration. I love that stuff. And Colonel Sanders, he's another inspiration. Roots. Dusty is like an old dirty bastard. And Wu-Tang. Oh, thanks, mate. What an honor. I agree. YouTube needs more Dusty. Thanks so much. And I've been doing, like, I don't know, I guess I haven't been doing as much because Black Lungs moved into my house. And I was just like, I told him he's going to move out. I was like, sorry, brother. He's throwing me out. It stresses me out because I don't think he looks after himself. Like, I keep giving him advice. I'd be like, do this, brother, do this. And he doesn't do anything to fix his life. So I'm just like, it just frustrates me and throws me out. And then I'm just like, no. Anyway, I don't want to go there. Oh, the medicine man. Antonio, Dusty. You mad seed. Do a Trent from Punchy impersonation. Oh, have you seen my comic books that I made? I made a few, like, cartoons and stuff. Israel Folau, Raptor 13. Did Bludge of the Bill, the X-Men. I should do a Trent from Punchy comic book. That'd be funny. That'd be so good. You should help me, brother. We could do it together. Did you get your YouTube sorted out, Antonio? Or are you're gone for good? I need to click on your thing. No, it won't let me. Anyway, we're reading about Colonel Sanders. Where are you, Colonel, mate? Look at that bloke. He looks like he's had a few buckets of chicken in his day. Where am I? like, what the fuck? Where am I? I'm losing where I'm at here. In the 50s, Colonel Sanders was struck by 2 blows of bad luck in rapid succession, putting the success he had finally found at great risk. The first came when a highway junction stationed in front of his restaurant was moved to another location, effectively putting an end to the busy traffic which regularly passed by and provided him with customers. That alone would be enough to put a major dent in his business. But next came the announcement of a brand new interstate highway, which was to be built on a location which bypassed the restaurant by 7 miles. Whoa! It became clear that Sanders and his restaurant were about to be left in the dirt. Never give up, mate. Moral of the story, never give up. Sensing the end was near, Sanders auctioned off the site of his restaurant, good man, in 1956, and he took a loss on the sale. With no income, he was forced to scrape by a living on his savings, the proceeds of the auction, and his social security check of $105 per month. After a brief and tantalizing flirtation with success, Colonel Sanders was back to square one. An old mate never gives up. The Colonel, God bless him. And this latest KFC ad was just a setback, trying to drag politics into KFC, into my delicious cheap Tuesday. When I do my grocery shopping every week, I'm like, don't buy anything, don't need to cook anything Tuesday, to the Dusty Sheila, you know what I mean? And if she, like, yeah, and my missus, she's on like these health kicks too, you know, she's like, I'm gonna eat salad. So she like she makes like meals. I'm gonna cook all my meals on Sunday. And then Dusty's left on his, Dusty has to fend for himself, mate. Just beer bongs and bloody KFC, just haunting the local fast food restaurants for a bargain, for a cheap deal. You know what I mean? I should be fat. I should be obese. You know what I mean? If anything I got going for me, it's a fast metabolism. You know what I mean? I could just eat KFC all I want. Oh, Antonio made another one, brother. I have to subscribe. Have you worked out how to do lives yet? Or is that like, we need to fucking make that happen? Rest in peace, KFC. No. Don't let them rob you of your KFC, brother. Just because they made a shitty, maybe they introduced a bit of weirdness into the ads. They had like, I seen the KFC billboards all over the motorway, and it's like bucket, bucket. And I was like, ha ha ha, that's funny. Bit inappropriate maybe for kids and that, but anyway. So I knew that was about a year ago, or maybe 7 months ago, the bucket billboards have been going around, and I knew then there was a decline in the culture at KFC. I knew they had sold out. You know what I mean? It's like the sex sells bucket. I mean, I say all this crap, and then I watch my own. If I was to watch my own videos, be like, you're a scumbag, Dusty. Just talk. But you wouldn't want kids watching the show, even though, and I. That's why I should click that box, eh? When you do lives now, it's like, is this suitable for children? I don't think I clicked it tonight, and I don't think I've sworn. It's like helping me not swear. How good's that? And hey, it's just a wholesome live about the Colonel Sanders. Let's face it. That's what this is about. We're trying to redeem Colonel Sanders. I'm like Boaz, trying to redeem my mate. Oh, where am I? Lisa. He's definitely a good dude. My daughter sings that stupid theme song because they accidentally heard it once. Ah, that's mad. And now they always want me to play it. Ah, that's so fucking mad. Pardon me, first swear word. Antonio, $2. Jews did 9/11. Fair enough, brother. What about Muslims? I don't know. CIA? No. Jesus was a Jew, right? This is the thing, bro. Jesus was a Jew, and the Bible says that he spoke the world into creation. So, a Jew created everything. How's that? That's out of control. Lisa, good night. Sleep well. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks for tuning in. Antonio, yeah, but in 5 days it looks like we are finished. Nah, I'm like optimistic. I'm optimistic that I'm gonna make it through this purge. I don't think I've said any or done anything too bad. If I'm gone, it's like definitely I'll be like, right. And somehow, well, I won't stop. Never stop, mate. Never give up. Be like the Colonel. Never give up. I'm going to do a beer bong for you, Antonio. Antonio Hegio. Is that your marry name, bro? I can't even pronounce normal names, let alone people's weird YouTube names. You know what I mean? Right. You get a beer bong, mate. You get tip of the hat. No, Jesus was Palestinian. He's a descendant of Abraham, bro. The Chaldean. Bang. Open a beer like that. God bless you, medicine man. You've always been my friend. I don't care what they say about you, brother. I don't care what YouTube and the political correct people say about you. I don't judge. I don't judge that harsh. You know what I mean? God bless you, brother. Thanks for your super chat. $2. Went down the wrong. Went down the wrong hole. Went down the lizard hole. You know what I mean? I have an extra breathing hole there. Dusty is fucking nuts. Maybe. You got to be a little bit crazy, don't you, in this world? Anyway, we're getting back to Colonel Sanders. Pardon me. What an animal, eh? Where are we? Hang on a minute. I need to just... Pardon me. I hope all the ladies are gone. I hope Lisa's gone. She shouldn't have to deal with that. Me being such a pig. Anyway. Back to Colonel Sanders. Back to the Colonel. Life on the road for Colonel Sanders. After the closure of his restaurant, Colonel Sanders, now devoted to his cooking, attempted a new business tact. He traveled across the United States, visiting potential franchise restaurants and offered them his chicken recipe in return for 4 cents on every chicken sold. Ooh, what a legend. He later raised it to a nickel. Sanders' first franchise was Pete Harmon, a friend in Salt Lake City who had seen a boom in sales since beginning to serve chicken made with Sanders' method of cooking. What a legend. He's got to come up with some new mad idea, you know what I mean? Like, this is my idea, but you can have it for free. You get a funnel, $2 from your local hardware store. Find a garden hose, a bit of tape, and then you can just slam beers down the back of your neck. It's the most efficient way to drink. I'm telling you. That's an idea for you. Free. Cost Antonio $2 to witness the this is the evolution of man before your eyes. Ooh! Roots, you fucking legend. When the hell were you born, Dust? 1987, brother. I turned 32. I look alright, eh? I reckon I look alright. You know what I mean? Just a big kid. Never grow up. Never grow up, mate. That's the key to success. Nah, not really. Cast your cares upon the Lord, mate. Don't worry about nothing, pray about everything. That's my trick. That's what I said to Black Lungs. I'm like, brother, I can't worry about you anymore. You got 2 years. Oh, I got 2 years on you and haven't done a beer bong in 10 years. You're a nut. Look at these crow feet. That, mate. Yeah. Steal the old I'll find some venomous snake and just Aboriginal Botox, mate. It'll just be like smooth all over. You know what I mean? Beer bongs are good for you, bro. They keep you young and healthy. You know what I mean? Right, Roots needs a beer bong. The legend. What have I got in here? I've got one more fucking beer left. So what my lyrics are in a few seconds to the song you will be humming. Oh, mate. Oh, yeah, I seen you playing your guitar, Antonio, just before they axed your YouTube channel, brother. That was, like, pretty good, man. I thought you were doing a good job there. I was like, here we go. And, I think they, like, when you bang out a guitar and you got a little bit of, you got some talent there, I swear I was like, ooh, next minute they just fucking came down on you, man. Yeah, hidden talent, brother, hidden talent. And then they came down on you. I reckon they were like, oh no, this guy's got like mad skills, and they were freaking out, bro, and they just had to lay the hammer down on you. You know what I mean? I reckon you do all right with the old guitar and that. Beer bong for Roots. This is how you open a beer with your arm. Bang, like magic. Dedicate this one to Roots. Oh, Regan! You fucking legend! Jeez, mate, I'm going to have to do another beer bong. I feel bad if I don't do another beer bong. I'm going to be wasted. I'm going on Revenge of the Sis. I'm going on the Uncuppables next. I'm going to be trashed. Getting heaps of trouble. I'll be like, I'll get my channel destroyed and their channel. And then we'll have to somehow try to continue on. We will never give up. All right, this is for Roots, and I'll have to do another one for Regan. Oh, God bless yous. I love you guys. Give me a second. Let that one settle. You like Israel Folau, the legend. He is an absolute legend. Yesterday I got the first haircut I've ever had in 12 years, right? True story. I didn't even get a haircut. I didn't pay someone. I cut my own hair even when I got married, like 7 years ago. And haven't had a haircut in 12 years. I think ever since I know my missus, I have never paid someone to cut my hair. And she's like, go and cut your hair. And she was a bit stressed out. So I was like, you're right. Okay, go pay someone to cut my hair. Bang, went in there, took a photo of Israel Folau with me, and I said, cut my hair like Israel Folau. Bang, this is what they did to me. That's what they did. And bang, mate. I went to work today and the boss said, what'd they do to you? What'd you pay for that haircut? And I said, brother, this haircut's worth this haircut's worth $8 million. It's called the Israel Folau. This is the easy. Roots look sharp, man. I haven't cut mine in 7 years, thinking about chopping it off. Yeah, sometimes I guess you got to do it. Took me 12 years, and it was dead set, man. $40 fucking. I've been going past this barbershop for 9 years. It's 9 years since I bought my house. The local barbershop, and walking past it every time I go to Bottle-O. Every time I get a carton of beer, Medicine Man Antonio! Lacey fell asleep in a job interview. Mate, her fucking job is YouTube, brother. She's doing all right. I've seen her channel. She's big. She's got big views. She's hilarious. I love watching Lacey fall asleep during a live. Where was I? You rudely interrupted me. Where the fuck was I in story time? Yeah, walking past this barbershop every time I go to the Bottle-O. And we've got a good Bottle-O up here. The dude, get this right, get this. The bloke who owns the Bottle-O, he reckons Proud Boys can drink. He owns a few pubs, can drink discount. What a fucking legend, man. What a legend. Anyway, I didn't know. I had no idea. I got my hair cut and my beard trimmed. And then she's like, that's $40. $40. What have I made? I've made a great decision this is like, how much money have I saved by cutting my own hair for 12 years? You know what I mean? I've saved a fortune. Oh, I always love her shit. You love her, brother. You need to go to Scotland and marry that girl. Them would be like cousins, because I'm Scottish heritage, you know. There's a few reds in here. Some ginger in that beard, you know what I mean? And that's why I can do beer bongs. That's why beer bongs are good for me, because of my Scottish ancestry. Booze is like vitamins for me. Oh, so what? Yeah, cheaper booze. That is great. Can you believe how much of a legend that dude is? He's like the guy who owns all the pubs, a few pubs around here, and my local Bottle-O. Dead set. He gets hold of. I think what happened was, you know, Tiny, the big Samoan dude, who was like punching on with Antifa in Portland, and I think I don't know. Anyway, he the dude who owns these pubs, he's like, I love that bloke. He's a top bloke. Getting amongst it. And somehow got hold of the Portland Proud Boys. And then one of the dudes from the Portland Proud Boys chapter gets hold of me and tells me that the local pub, go there because they want to give us cheap drinks. What a world. What a world. No, please, no, lol. Dusty, what is that haircut called? The one you got? It's an Israel Folau, bro. $8 million haircut. Makes you look like you're worth $8 million. That's how much Israel Folau got, apparently, from the NRL. Roots, I'm full-blown ginger and haven't had a solid what? Haven't had a solid shit in at least a year. Booze ain't good for us. You are not a ginger. Take that back. There's a few strays in there, brother. Lol. You should be called Palestine Folau. Yeah, bro. That's it. And then he should be called Palestine Folau. Then I'd have mad respect for him. That's what I should do. You know how I was making the Israel Folau and I made the comic book interview with him? Maybe I should do that. Rip him off and do Palestine Folau, and it'll just be like Sully Palestine Folau, and it's like have just savage rants. That'd be hilarious. I need to write this shit down. What was the other one we were saying? I was like, yeah, I need to do that too. I'm losing it. Rip my idea off. Yeah. I'm ripping them all off, bro. What was the other one I said earlier on the show? I was like, I need to do that too. Oh, I'm going live on the Uncuckables at 7:30, so maybe we'll just quickly try read this shit. Yeah, Roots, I can't believe I'm cracking up at 3 a.m. drinking on a Wednesday. God bless you, brother. You wake up, you'll feel like a champion. You wake up and do a solid shit tomorrow, bro. Be all good. Big ginger hair in it. You'd be like, that was the problem. Too much beard. Eating your own beard every time you have a fucking burger. Oh, the Uncuckables. Dusty is doing a double tonight on Cuckables in 25 minutes. We shall see how much he can consume throughout 2 streams, mate. I will be. We're gonna need to do. You need to put in the link that I'm doing fucking $2 beer bongs or $5 beer bongs. You know what I mean? That's the real shit. All right. Where's Colonel Sanders? We need to do like a part 2 to Colonel Sanders. Part 2. The story continues. We can't not find out about Colonel Sanders. I was reading a book. I got a book over there, and it's called Mission Drift. You see, there's all these legends like Colonel Sanders. They make this mad, awesome stuff, something awesome. Even Disney, all these cool dudes, and then some fuckhead comes along and ruins it. And I can't believe it. I'm running out of fucking beers. Oh, I've only had a sip of this one. I'm going to beer bong it because I owe someone a beer bong. Who do I owe? I owe Regan a beer bong and Antonio. Fuck. The medicine man. I'm still calling you that because I know who you are. The GOAT. The greatest of all time. The Pacquiao. That's what you should be called, bro. Rename your channel the Pacquiao. Tonight, it is 10:08 here. It is literally half a day apart, Australia and Europe. Oi, so what? Where are you from again? I forget. Young Cuckables, I'm down for this shit. Yeah, bro. No work tomorrow. Oh, he's fucking laughing. On the Uncuckables, you can only send through super chats through Entropy if you want to make Dusty drink more. Oh shit! I'm gonna fucking post my PayPal in the chat. I'll be like, donate to my fucking PayPal. Don't worry, I won't dox you. Somehow I just made my bloody Anyway, nah, it's good. Tim Wilms from the Uncuckables. You need to help me if we all get shut down in 5 days. Yeah, please send a link to the Uncuckables towards the end. You better do that, Tim. I rely on you. Right. Beer bong for the boys. How good is this? I don't know. Can you see the flag waving? This is because I have a fan on tonight. Apparently, you can't hear it. The rivalry. Look what's happening. We need to do a Skype at Christmas. Yeah, bro, we should. We should do a Skype on the 10th, Medicine Man. You and me, bro. Because you helped me do my first. You helped me do my first live, bro. So we should go and do it. And as they like try to shut us down, and we'll be like, yes, we're still alive. I reckon we'll still be alive. I don't think they hate us that bad. I think they secretly love us. Yeah, that would be heaps mad. Fucking oath it would be. It'd be like the Anzacs, brother. We're never going to give up. Just fight for the truth. That's all. That's what we do. Beer bong dedicated to Regan and Antonio, the former Medicine Man. Regan, a long-time listener. Fucking true believer. I reckon I say that he's rich because he actually donates money. What a fucking legend, top bloke. Anyway, we dedicate this beer bong. We just pray to Israel Folau's God, the real God, and we just pray that Colonel Sanders won't fucking, the people who run his business won't fucking turn KFC into a shit show. You know what I mean? Thanks, Regan. Thanks, Antonio. You legend. No foam. No foam dripped out. Fucking sculled that. Like a boss. Antonio, you're a dead set Kiwi anyway. I know. My mum keeps giving me like all these she's like, oh, I got your new keychain. Got your new keychain with an All Blacks. It's got an All Blacks keychain for you. I'm like, oh, right, thanks, mum. Put that on your keys. Got me a pen. And I was just like seeing in my house this pen, and I just see this pen. It's like got little kiwi birds on it and that. I'm like, never stops. And then the funny thing is, now we live in Australia, you get all these little kiwi things pop up in my house. And when we lived in New Zealand, there was all this Irish stuff, like little leprechauns, tea towels with Irish flags and Irish maps of Ireland. You know what I mean? One day when globalism is like, if the left ever brings in globalism, the day globalism actually if it ever becomes a real thing, it never will, because they're idiots. I'm selling my house, selling up, taking my equity, I'm buying a fucking beachfront house in Thailand, somewhere in Asia, somewhere just fucking mint. Awesome. I'll get like 20 of my mates and we'll be like, all you need is 50 grand, bro. We're going to move to this place and fucking all buy a whole beachfront. Guns. Our own fucking, we'll grow our own We'll do our own moonshine parties every night. We'll just be living the dream, mate. I'm not afraid of globalism. Globalism would be great for me because I'm just going to sell up because I'll be like, sweet, everyone can come here. Can I buy overseas anywhere I want? Yeah, you can. I'll be like, awesome. Fucking whoever's coming to live in the desert where it doesn't rain, I'll be like, sell up to them, take my cash, and go live in some tropical paradise with all my mates. I'll be fucking laughing, brother. Drinking beer bongs. Beer bongs anywhere. They're the same everywhere. As long as I can get my hands on a funnel and a garden hose and some tape, no fucking dramas, mate. As long as there's a KFC every Tuesday. I know every Tuesday I won't be hungry anyway. Once a week. I just eat hard on Tuesday and fast for fucking 6 days. Yo, my grandma swears to God, him and his buddies saw a fucking little person disappear into a rock when he was like 17. Whoa, dude was not a liar nor a joker. Are you fucking joking me? Disappear into a rock. So like he turned into a rock? Like Dwayne The Rock Johnson? He turned into Dwayne The Rock Johnson, or he turned into a rock, like an actual rock, or he like walked into a rock and disappeared. Is that what happened? I fucking believe it. And I seen Narnia the other day on Disney Plus, and they're like, yeah, they come out of the cupboard. And they'll like say to the old man who owns the mansion, and he's like, what happened? What's going on? And they go, you wouldn't believe me if we told you. And he's like, no. The sister's like, that they said to the old man, oh, she said she walked into the cupboard and there's this whole other world. And he said, oh, she's your sister. And you love her and you trust her, would she lie to you? No. So you believe her. Oh, and he said, you should believe her because it's someone you love. Maybe we should believe your grandpa. That's Narnia, brother. That's C.S. Lewis. What a legend. Anyway, I reckon I should wrap this up because we better get my shit together and eat a fucking Snickers bar or something before I need to go find something to eat. I need to have another beer bong before I jump on the Uncuckables. You know what I mean? Tim Wilms is a globalist. Way better than the shoeies, brother. I reckon the beer bong is way better than the shoey. Way better. The shoey was like fucking... You would have seen, I think I did a video or a photo of my shoe, and the shoey was just, in a week, it just grew like, it was like a cobweb of white mold. And then I Googled it, and they said like people have died from doing shoeies in the same shoe, and the fucking mold, like they get like infections in their lungs and shit. Some fucked up thing like that. It was a little person in rags. Get out of here. Oh, Regan! It was a little person in rags that ran past them and fucking ran into a rock and disappeared. Dude was a stone cold war vet. Mate, they call them Jungities, and the Aboriginals call them Jungities in Australia. Wherever you're from, there'll be like some. Ask the natives; they'll tell you. There'll be some story they've told thousands of years, and if you tell them what your granddad seen, they'll be like, "Oh, that's," and they'll have some name for it. It'll be like a real thing. And they'll be like, yep, that's real. Cryptozoology, bro. It's real. It's real. I saw a yowie in the sky, Dusty. They don't live in the sky, mate. There's probably a dragon. Looks like I'm a little bit late to the show. NEPB. Where's the fucking link to the Uncuckables, Tim? You're supposed to post it up, and it looks like he's disappeared. Fucking hell, I need to get my shit sorted out. Then I watched the big Les show and tripped out. Reagan, God bless him. Another $5. Ho, ho, holy shit. Yeah, some mold and stuff. And they reckon even beer bongs, the mold can grow on the hose. So I got to watch out for that. Responsible, mate. Use it up here, mate. Use up here. Ha ha ha. I gotta say, I believe the old man. I fucking tell you, bro. Ireland. Yeah. Probably a leprechaun, man. That's real shit. They have something like that in Hawaii called Mani Hung. Hun? I don't know how to say it. Yeah, brother, we got them in New Zealand. They have Taniwha. In Australia, we have Jungities and Yowies. The Irish have bloody leprechauns and fairies. They're everywhere, mate. It's only, we just got to tune into the right frequency. I've seen some weird shit. And, all good. One day we'll do an episode on cryptozoology. Anyway, I got to wrap this up. I need to do another beer bong for my mate. Oh, I don't even know. I used to play my bloody, I used to have the song that I'd play. Nah, you're joking. Here we go. Are you ready? I got to run and grab a beer. And I got to do one last beer bong for my mate Regan. Because he's just the top bloke. Let's start it from... Yeah. I'm back. I'm running it so tight from the Uncuckables. This is for Regan. How good was that? I'm like brainwashing you, Roots. You be sleeping when you fall asleep. That's all you're gonna hear, bro. Seeing a fucking UFO sent me down goddamn rabbit hole about 6 years ago. Yeah, you're telling me, mate. I've seen a UFO as well. It was a fucking trip out. All right, beer bong dedicated to Regan. I gotta do this song every time I do a beer bong. Dusty. I'm gonna do it on Uncuckables. I'll play this song. God bless you. This is never swap thumbs. Never swap thumbs. That's a tip for you. Don't do it. The great replacement, Palestine Falau. God bless you. Regan and Antonio This is dedicated to you, bro. The boys. The naughty boys. All right. God bless. Fucking oath, mate. Boy, I'll tell you something to do. If you want to help Dusty out. You want to fucking help Dusty out, mate. I got this thing. The Slate board. It's a freedom of speech social media. Freedom of speech social media site. Create a fucking profile. And we're gonna try. Maybe we should build something on there, like our own fraternity. Nah. Anyway, fucking go check out the Slate board. I own 10% of it. So I'll tell you what, you'll be able to do and say whatever the fuck you want, and no one's gonna spy on you. And check out Rational Rise TV. You need to check it out. What we need to do is fucking Medicine Man, you need to get on Rational Rise TV. Your mate James Fox Higgins created it. Anyway, I hate to fucking pitch it to you, but God bless, brother. Look at that shit. Look at the slateboard.com and Rational Rise TV, and you tell me that we can't fight back. We can fucking fight back, and we're going to have to. Because if you want to have beer bongs and good times and learn about fucking, pardon me, I'm swearing, this is a kid's show. I keep forgetting. $8 million haircut. God bless his ruffler. Set up a profile on slateboard.com, and we're going to create something on there that's amazing. Anyway, I got to fucking go. I got 4 minutes to get onto the bloody Uncuckables. Oi, where the fuck? Who knows the Uncuckables? I'm going to put the link. I need to find it. The Uncuckables. Fucking hell. The Uncuckables. Jeez, mate. I can't even find the bloody... The Unshackled. Bang. The Unshackled Ways with Tim Wells. We're going on. And I'm supposed to... I should be already on there. Because it's going to take me fucking 5 minutes to get my shit sorted out. The Uncackables with Tim Wells. Fuck off. I can't even... I don't have time for this shit. I'm running out of fucking time. Yeah. Don't worry. This is the unprofessionalism of the Dusty Bogan. Everyone's used to it anyway. Maybe he has links. Maybe he has links on the... Here you fucking go. Always know my way around the system, mate. Nah. Here you go. Bang. Here we go. I think I found the link to the Uncuckables, by the way. A fucking mess. Yeah. Wait until you... Did that work? Bang. The Uncuckables YouTube. Fuck. Just YouTube the Uncuckables. You get the drift, and I'm up in 3 minutes. Gotta go. God bless you. Thanks for the beers. Fucking legends. We'll continue the conversation on the Uncuckables. Cheers, eh? Yeah. Thanks for all the donations, you legends.